The sit out, great exercise. It's going to develop overall body conditioning, strength and conditioning. Now think about planted hand. We've got stability and mobility of the shoulder. So we're really going to push down, but the body moves around that shoulder, okay? And we've got rotational stability of the trunk. Life is rotation, so it is core stability. The trunk rotates as one, again around that posted arm. And what we do with a high repetition, it's a good conditioning drill, we use our breathing again and we get some good wind power, okay? So, another thing as well, I'm not down into the sports specific stuff necessarily, I think that's a bit of bullshit. But if you want to really have the specific applications, it has definitely got a wrestling, a grappling, like a groundwork based theme to it, okay? So it is developed from a wrestling drill, okay? Scott Sullivan, I should say, first guy who really brought this out into prominence. Closely followed by a few others like Martin Reedy, but again, the whole Hollywood Brigade and everything, they jump on stuff and don't give anybody the credit that they deserve. And I believe that the Hall of Famers, martial arts Hall of Famers like Scott Sullivan, who is awesome, should follow his work, tap fit, great stuff. And you know, he was the one who really brought this out, not some Thor character. Okay, so here we go. Plant the hands nice and wide, nice strong fingers, slightly grip. Knees are under the hips, hands are under the shoulders, and we push down, so we're protracting those shoulders a little. We dig the toes in, we lift the knees just that little bit, and we can sit back a tiny bit so if we're pushing forward with the hands as well. Then when if I lift the left hand and right foot, I drop the left foot. And it's really important that points the direction that I want this leg to go through. And I'm lightly kissing the butt to the floor. I cover my ribs and my face here with this other hand. I'm driving with the heel, so I'm extending, okay? Now, I'll come back, slowly plant that foot the direction this leg's going in, okay? Now it's important, as you see me setting up, my spine, I'll use one of the lines here. So my spine is right over the top of this line in the mat. So it's important my leg kicks out 90 degrees to that. A couple of reasons. One, that's the exercise that we're doing. So say this foot pointing that way. But also we look after the shoulder. See so many flaws with this drill. Especially when you're doing it for high repetitions, you've got to challenge your motor control. Okay, so in other words, we accelerate, but then we have to decelerate before we hit end range. What happens with a lot of people, they'll spin, over rotate, and their foot's going down here, and with speed, and then they wrench on the shoulder and bicep tendon. Not a good thing, okay? I don't care how many shitty reps you do. I'd rather have you doing as good as you can and keep getting better with it, okay? Don't deteriorate. As soon as your form falls away, you've done. All right, so with your breathing, I don't mind how you breathe with rhythm. So sniff air in the center, exhale out as we kick, okay? So I've got to show from this angle, so I should be kicking straight out to that side. So here we are again, press in, the eyes, lead the movement, okay? Fantastic drill. Make it part of the Fantastic Four, coupled with those Hindu squats, Hindu push-ups, the reaching bridge, and the sit-out. You've got a kick-ass workout. With those four, you don't need anything but a bit of floor space. What's your excuses?